So finally, now that Titus and I and the kitties are in a better place, literally and physically, I have worked on his training. I've tried to teach him to wipe his paws. That's still a work in progress. We've got his messy training mat that he jumps onto readily. It's kind of a mess back here because, well, we got kind of crazy. And if you watch my videos, you know that this fence back here is where I did some videos of Titus so boldly jumping so high. Because there's two other dogs back there, probably twice his size, judging by their heads. And I didn't think anything of it much until recently. And the other morning, or afternoon, whatever, he was out here and they were out, and he was very much determined, it seemed, to get as high as he could. Not that there's a problem with that, but I don't know who the owners are. I've never talked to them. But, you know, it's not good for my dog to be jumping willy-nilly, you know, antagonizing these other dogs. I mean, dogs will be dogs. I get it. But it made me think about tightening up the dog training screws, if you will, a little bit, and going to the next level, if you will. And this is where a lot of controversy comes in, because it's like parenting, you know? There's the parents that are tough love, and then there's the helicopter. I don't know, I'm not a parent. But when it comes to dog training, I lean on the side of using tools to help that dog behave to its best ability. I've used a prong collar. I've gotten shit for it, but it worked wonders and has worked wonders. I got a new prong collar. Titus doesn't really like it. I've used it once, and then I kind of showed it to him, and then I used the collar that he normally wears, and he didn't really pull as much. Maybe that had an effect on him. I don't know. But I believe in using these tools to help train especially bigger dogs. My last dog was about the size of Titus's head, so different game, in my opinion. Now, last time I took the e-collar out, and granted, I got it when he was a lot younger. Didn't plan on using it, just wanted to be prepared, because that's how I am. And it's quite large for him. And tightening it up wasn't doing anything. Like, it was just not small enough. And again, that was probably a sign that maybe I work on other things before hitting up the e-collar. And then with this fence jumping, I decided to get the e-collar out and try it on. Alright, Titus, come. Let's check it out. Come here, dude. Place. So here it is. It's not very tight, but I don't plan on shocking him with it at all, ever. Like, I have zero desire. So it's still pretty loose. It's not tight enough that he would even notice if I shocked him. Right now, I'm just using the beep on it that makes a beeping sound, and there's a vibration one, but I don't see any point really right now because the beeping seemed to get his attention very well. And it's just on level 1 because that's all we need, and he's wandering over there. I don't think he'll start jumping, but if he does, then, like when he did the last time, because I've used this once, it's like right when he jumped, I hit the beep. And I said, Titus, no. And he kind of stopped, obviously noticing a beeping sound. He's probably like listening for the dogs to see if they're over there, because he wants to have friends. But the second time I beeped him, and I said, Titus, come, he stopped jumping, and he turned around, and he came. And my mind was blown. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, that just 2 tries, and every dog is different, I'm trying to be more consistent with it, because consistency is key. It's the same with, my gym life. It's like, you're not going to get results unless you're consistent. So that's why I'm out here with it. I just plan on coming out here, enjoying the trees, the birds. I got my bird feeder set up. I got my lights. Let's see. Got my solar powered lights in there. You can never be too careful. Got my Buddha. But yeah, got, you got his little tug toy set up. Got the bird feeder set up. It's kind of half-assed, but what do you expect when it's cheap? Amazon stuff. Are you eating the weeds, dude? It's probably not a good idea. Wanna come here? Place. Titus. Place. Place. Good boy. Can you sit? Sit. Sit. Oh, what a good boy. And that's basically it for the results as far as using the e-collar on the lowest setting with just the beat. Like I said, he's got a ways to grow into it. I found some other collars just to, when I take him into stores, he gets a little more pulley than others. And I'm going to take this as slow as possible because I've done so much digging into e-collar training, and when people don't know what they're doing, it can cause real problems. And we've done so good so far with him that we, as in he and I, I'm so proud of this dog. When I take him out for walks, he is never the aggressor. And when dogs come after him, he usually backs up and I take care of him. But he's never been aggressive, and I never want him to be aggressive, so that's kind of just an update on dog training and how it's going. I'm hoping to get this place set up so that I can help with the local animal shelters, and we'll see what happens with that too, so stay tuned.